What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Ethereum today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 17th day of August, and here we are sitting at about $4,500, $4,532, with 6 hours, 19 minutes left in the day, in this week as well. Coming up to the end of the week here. This will mark the second week in a row that we've closed above this serious resistance phase that we were in, dating back to March of 2024. We've broken out of that last week, and this week we're getting continuation on that front with volume coming in, which is nice to see. A bit of a wick to the upside, and that could mark a little bit of turbulence coming into next week, and I wouldn't be surprised if we did consolidate. At this rate, we could even consolidate going into the end of the month, and that would throw a wrench in my end-of-month pump ideas there for Ethereum at least, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did consolidate at least a little bit going into next week. Still anticipating targets that are around, anywhere from $4,100 to $4,200. So something of a back test in this resistance point here, pull back and then move up. Going into the end of the month, going into the beginning of September. That should be what we see here. If not, if I'm wrong on that, then I think the only way that I'd be wrong is that we just continue to move up higher. I don't think that we would move lower. We spent a year and a half consolidating here. We've just broken out. It doesn't stop here, you guys. Anybody who's bearish right now, anybody calling for the end of the bull market, I feel bad. Pray for them because we're just getting started. Ethereum just broke out of its significant consolidation phase, you guys. We are just getting started, literally. If we're looking at this here on the 1 hour time frame, you are moving up without a whole lot of volume, moving down with a good bit of volume there, moving down. We're at the base of this range. I wouldn't be surprised if we came up a little bit between now and the end of the day, maybe it back up to like 45.60, like $30 on a $4,500 asset. Who cares? I do believe that we will come down. We will probably break down lower than these prices here. 4,200 to 4,100 is the expectation. We do have this little like trend line here of support, right? Something like this, more or less. Wouldn't surprise me if we came down here, found some support momentarily, back tested prior support here for resistance, and then went down lower on Monday or Tuesday of next week, or probably both, reaching down for those lower prices, right? Overall, we do have lower lows and lower highs. In fact, we're actually doing this thing which we normally do, which is finding resistance just above this trend line here. Oh, no, nope. No, that's not where, there it is. Just above this trend line here. We broke out of it. This is probably the best area to sell, or at least not buy, right? If you're trading, probably the best time to sell or go short, but not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Maybe stay away from that. Don't leverage trade, you guys. You'll just wreck yourselves. 1 hour time frame here, getting overbought. Nice to see. We are in an uptrend on the 1 hour RSI. We do have lows here coming up, higher lows there. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a little bit of a bounce here. Again, coming back up, probably up like $30 or so. Get that lower high, get that bearish divergence, and then from there, we'll break this trend. Going into Monday, we should see some bearish repercussions take place. The MACD looking like it wants to cross down. Stochastics are coming out of the overbought zone. Could come up a little bit, but still come down. All these things are looking like they're ready to go lower. We might not even get this $30 move up. Don't hold your breath over that, right? But if we do, cool, whatever. 4 hour time frame here. RSI does look like it's in a downtrend right here. It's a little bit opposite of the 1 hour. Lower highs, lower lows. You're actually right at an area that you'd expect to reject, so do expect that. Rejecting the 60 here. If this 4 hour time frame closes red, even if we move up to 45.60, we could do that over the next hour or two and then come back down on that last hour. If we close this 4 hour red, then we're rejecting here and we're likely going to go lower going over the next few days. If it closes green, there's a chance that we could break out of this to the upside. We do have a 1, 2, 3 correction already, right? An ABC, 1, 2, 3, ABC right there. That might be all we see. I just have a feeling this is a bull trap right before we start to go lower, and I am expecting lower prices. Stochastics do look bearish. The MACD is at an area where you might find support. I don't know, the MACD being at a potential support area, but the stochastics looking like they want to cross down. The RSI at a rejection area, 2 to 1 on the bearish side. I'm going to lean to the bearish effect there, personally. If we're looking at this on the daily time frame, I really don't mind the daily RSI at all. We do have a little bit of bearish divergence here, and that's what makes me think we could go. I doubt we go all the way down here. I really do doubt that we go all the way down here, but that's what makes me think that we do go a little bit lower. Stochastics are crossing out of the overbought zone, and the MACD, it's pretty hot. It could cool off a little bit. It's not a big deal if it does. Not a big deal if it doesn't either, though. Let's see. Looking at this high to low, just missed the 2272, and here you are skimming that golden ratio. I really would expect, 2272 resistance up here, down to the 1272 for support, 4100, 4200 sounds about right to me. That's the expectation. So I don't know, man. I feel like every time frame we're looking at, I'm just going over that same lower expectation. But on the weekly stuff, as we start to zoom out, things are really getting bullish. I do expect that we continue. I don't think that it stops here. Say a prayer for the bears, you guys. Anybody who's bearish here, oh, they need help. I mean, momentarily bearish, sure, right? Like we're at $4,500. Maybe I'm bearish, like $400 drop in price, like a 10% drop, if that. Probably a less than 10% drop, actually. High to low, though, we're moving up, you guys. We're going up to $8,000, likely over the next 4 to 6 weeks. I don't really have anything else that I want to say, so hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves, and happy 17th. Bye-bye.